sugar is delicious. Anyone who denies that is lying. But because life is unfair, sugar, especially in copious amounts, is really bad for your health. In fact, once you learn about all the ways sugar impacts your body, it's difficult to look at it the same way. So how do you know if you are eating too much? Here are 8 red flags your body is sending you that it is time to cut back on the sweet stuff. Number 1. Your brain is in a fog. A lot of factors impact forgetfulness, like lack of sleep or stress. But sugar is a culprit, too. Yes, your brain needs a steady supply of blood glucose to function properly. But you do not want a quick rise in blood sugar and then a sharp decline, which is what happens when you consume added sugar. Number 2. You are often hungry. When lunch rolls around, you are often ravenous, despite the 2 snacks you ate after your morning coffee. Sure, the 12 grams of protein in that vanilla latte help tide you over, but that's not what is affecting your appetite. It could be the sugar you consumed this morning, starting with those pumps of sweet vanilla goodness. Excessive intake of sugar often displaces other, more nutrient-dense foods. Sugar-rich foods or beverages are often empty-calorie/nutrient void, so you can consume a lot and still feel hungry because your body still needs proper nutrition. Number 3. You have had a few cavities filled lately. Sometimes cavities are beyond our control due to factors such as age. But cavities are often the sign of a sweet tooth. In fact, a recent study found that excess added sugar was the biggest culprit for dental decay. Do not panic, you do not have to give up sweets for good. You just have to consume ones that are good for you. Look to sources like low-sugar yogurt, low-fat milk or fresh berries. You can cut back on added sugars slowly, eliminating one sweet from your diet each week. Number 4. Your weight loss has stalled. All calories are not created equal, and polling says a diet that tips heavily toward sweets can cause weight loss to stall out. If you are having a hard time shedding pounds, she suggests looking at macronutrient balance. A diet high in refined carbs and sugar and low in fat can keep on excess weight. If you are starting to worry you are eating too much sugar, Hartley offers this advice: moderate amounts of added sugar are not harmful to health and helps make eating a balanced, healthy diet more pleasurable. Think honey drizzled over plain yogurt, maple syrup in your favorite homemade energy bar, or regular sugar in your famous recipe for chocolate chip cookies. So start small and cut back slowly. Number 5. You are moody. When you eat sugar, you will have a short-lived burst of energy. And then you will crash, making you low on energy. And that means you will be grouchy and crabby. Sure, junk foods can satisfy your taste buds and make you happy for the short term. But, they won't do your long-term mood any good. Number 6. Excessive urination. Polyuria is the result of a runaway biological and chemical chain reaction that feeds on itself. It starts in the blood, where high glucose concentrations osmotically pull intracellular fluid into the bloodstream. This is the body's attempt to equalize the concentration of glucose in the blood with the concentration in the cells. By diluting the blood with intracellular fluid, the body brings the glucose concentration of the blood closer to normal. Initially, this increases the fluid volume of the blood while dehydrating the cells. Number 7. You are constantly breaking out. Too much sugar can do a number on your skin. If you are among those sensitive to the rise in insulin you get from eating sugar, your raging hormones can trigger acne breakouts. So if you're suffering from skin that is less than stellar, see if sugar is the culprit. For information on foods that are good for your skin. Number 8. Excessive thirst. Thirst signals in the brain are triggered by osmoreceptors, specialized cells in the hypothalamus that detect the level of plasma osmolality, the level of dehydration of the blood, and create the urge to drink fluids when a person is dehydrated. The relationship between excessive urination and excessive thirst is often misinterpreted by people experiencing high blood glucose, especially before diabetes is diagnosed. Many people assume that excessive urination is caused by the excessive thirst and not the other way around.